Okay, do you know that 90% of people, or let me say 70% of people, are not actually using ChatGPT to its full potential? So after watching this video, you are going to learn the hidden tools that are inside ChatGPT that can help you become more productive and can help you use ChatGPT to the fullest capacity that you can ever imagine of. And after watching the video, because we are going to follow it for more, because you will learn how to use AI tools to build your ideas. And this will be another next level for your idea creation. So without wasting much of your time, let's hop into the video and let the value get started. And don't forget to subscribe to my channel and to learn more of this. Thank you for your time. Let's get started. This short course on how to use ChatGPT to help build your ideas. So I'm going to show you some secret tools on ChatGPT that I know can actually help to make your work faster, and also can also open your eyes to what ChatGPT can actually do. You understand? So stick with me to the end of this video and you learn something valuable. The first one I'd like to show you is this particular button here. You can see this particular button because the way ChatGPT works is that the information you type into ChatGPT, the information you give ChatGPT, ChatGPT actually stores it, you understand? And ChatGPT uses that to respond back to you whenever you have other questions or whenever you have other things to do with ChatGPT, you understand? So ChatGPT actually store your data, store your information, your chat, you understand? But once you toggle this like message something on, it actually make blocks that particular aspect, or you understand, those are aspects of your work, you understand, so that you can actually start from fresh. So this will look like you are using a new ChatGPT, a new ChatGPT workspace, you understand, a fresh ChatGPT account. Let me put it like that. That's what it actually means there. So this is actually very helpful a lot, especially where you want to search for something. I don't want ChatGPT to talk to you based on the conversation that you guys have had before. Okay, not to talk too much, let's move again. So there's this library. So you can see this library are where all your images has been kept. All the images that you upload into ChatGPT, all the images that you give to ChatGPT for maybe for reference, all these things. So most of them are going to be here. So you can see all your documents. So sometimes I create PDF document with ChatGPT. So I'll show you guys how to do that. Just subscribe to the channel and you will know how to work with this effectively well. So that is just how it is. And if you come to these images, this part is so wonderful because it can help you create stunning images, you understand? And this you can use this for your content, or kind for clients, you understand, all those kind of this. So what you just do is that you just click on the image, then ChatGPT will automatically give you a prompt, you understand, if you follow this method, because it's an AI, so AI actually knows how to communicate to itself effectively well, you understand? So let the AI communicate with itself, you understand? So all you just need to also click one of the image, then you can generate another image, you understand? Or your own image with the ChatGPT prompt. You can see these are images that I've generated. You can see these are how I create my thumbnail. I use ChatGPT to actually create my thumbnail to create a lot of graphics just by using the right prompting. And you can subscribe to my channel and you learn how to use the right prompting in building your ideas. You can see most of these graphics I created it just using ChatGPT, you understand, and accurate prompting. You can see that. So now let's move to plugins. So there are plugins in ChatGPT. What are plugins? Plugins are some extra tool that you can add to ChatGPT to make ChatGPT work perfectly well, understand, to make ChatGPT work in another extra level, you understand. And the example of plugins are email, GitHub, but the plugin I actually add are just Canva and this app builder. Just following for one, this app builder you can use to build apps, you understand. That's what you can use to do, but I won't do that in this video. So you can see a lot of plugins you can add to ChatGPT. So you can see that there are a lot of plugins you can add to ChatGPT. You can see that different varieties of plugins. Do you know that you can actually even add Spotify to ChatGPT? And this is actually very helpful. can add Canva, you can connect Canva to ChatGPT to make your graphic design work to be more faster. You generate the graphics from ChatGPT, then you go polish it on Canva. That is just so fantastic. You can see that. So there are a lot of varieties of things. I'm going to show you guys more things that you can do on ChatGPT to make your work to become more productive and efficient, and to help you build your ideas more faster. I can see these are folders that I've created in ChatGPT. These are varieties of folders I've created in ChatGPT. This actually help to make my workflow more easier, make my workflow more easier, because inside this folder they have fixed knowledge, you understand? They have different work they're supposed to do, you understand? They're not all doing the same work, you understand? That is the importance of the folder. You can see this particular folder I actually use it to generate thumbnail videos for my content. So you can see, so what I've automated the ChatGPT in a way that it knows that once I upload a horizontal image and a title, it creates a YouTube thumbnail for me with the image and the title, and this is very, very important. So you can see how effective this actually is. This actually helps to reduce a lot of workflow, you understand? You just have to create the automated system of ChatGPT once, and you just repeatedly use it every single time, you understand? And you can even get more benefit of this by subscribing to the ChatGPT standard subscription or listening, and you can see how quality the thumbnail actually is. You can see, so these are some of the great things you can do with ChatGPT. You can see I create all my thumbnails using ChatGPT just by uploading an image and a thumbnail. Just know what you are doing and you can build your ideas, you understand? And I believe I learned something today. Follow me for more. Thank you for your time and build your dreams.